This is my 2004 Ninja 250. I'm just going to kind of go over all the pros and cons that I found over the past 3 years of riding this bike. I pretty much ride this bike in all weather, so it's been tested. I've put about 25,000 miles. It looks like it's at 28,000 right now, and it was at about 3,000 when I first bought it. So just to start with the pros, it's an awesome starter bike. The throttle isn't really super sensitive, so if you kind of slip up a little bit, you're not going to burn out your back tire or do a wheelie or anything, so it's pretty forgiving there. The clutch, I think, is pretty forgiving for changing gears. The bike is pretty light. It's only about 300 pounds, and as you can kind of see, it's fairly low to the ground. It's lower to the ground than a lot of motorcycles. It's a very relaxed sitting position. Like, you can sit very upright, so it's very comfortable if you're not used to a motorcycle where you have to kind of lean forward. Comes with the center stand, and what that's going to help you with is that's going to help you with maintenance. So if you want to change your own oil, or if you want to clean your chain, you can kind of see, like, I can just spin my rear tire here, so it's very easy to clean my chain. It's really awesome gas mileage. I get about 65 miles per gallon. The nice thing about that is not only are you saving money, but I think at one time I had calculated out the amount of money that I spent to buy this motorcycle. I pretty much saved the cost of the motorcycle within about a year. So the thing, it paid itself off. The cons are it's going to be a little bit slower than most motorcycles, but it's still as fast as an average, like, sports car. I mean, you can easily get 0 to 60 in under 7 seconds, and you can definitely pass cars on the expressway, and you can get pretty awesome acceleration going legal speed limits, so you'll be fine keeping up and passing cars. My biggest gripe about this motorcycle is actually the helmet lock on it. I don't know why they put it here, but if you can see, the helmet lock is right here, and when you use it, it actually rests your helmet against this exhaust. So after you've been riding, if you put your helmet on there, you're gonna melt your helmet. So I never use it. I usually just hang my helmet from the handlebars over here. I've never had a problem with that. It's never been stolen. Another thing that's not really too great is the front turn signals. They're kind of just mounted on the side there, but they're kind of what stick out the most on the side of the motorcycle. So if you ever drop it, first thing that's going to hit the ground is this turn signal, and then when that hits the ground, like, this fairing cracks. Like, you can see mine's cracked right here. And they have some nice aftermarket flush mount turn signals. The stock tires aren't really great for all weather. They're fine if you just ride when it's dry out or whatever, but if it starts raining, the stock tires don't grip the road as well. So I've got some nice Pirelli tires that are a bit softer than the stock tires, and they grip the road just a little bit better. So that's pretty much the pros and the cons there. And now I'm going to show the only 2 mods I have on the bike. Let me just turn it on first. Great. Yeah, sometimes it does that. It's a carbureted engine, so when the engine is cold, sometimes you have to either let the choke out, or you just got to press the ignition a few times. There it is. My 2 mods. The first one is called the wig wag headlight. So when I turn on my brights during the day, you can see my brights will flash. So if I'm going through an intersection, it lets other people know that I'm going through the intersection. And that really gets their attention and can help save your life. Okay, my other cool mod are my back off taillight. That's another little safety feature right there. It's going to help people see you when you're braking and they don't rear-end you. Because I've actually known a few people that have been rear-ended like at stoplights and stop signs because people just don't see them there. It's especially useful at night. If that thing flashes, it definitely grabs people's attention and will keep you safe. My rear tire, it's actually larger than the stock tire. It's kind of cool. Like, it makes the motorcycle not look so tiny when it's riding on the road. Kind of raises up the back end a little bit. And it also, at the same RPMs, you'll get a higher speed because your rear tire is just larger. So for the same number of revolutions, you're going to cover more distance. So it'll hurt your acceleration, but it'll give you higher top speed, and you can get a higher speed in each gear, which I think that's kind of nice. And I think the gas mileage has stayed roughly the same. It stayed about 65. So I hope this review has been helpful, and if anyone has any questions, just let me know and I will answer them. Come here. Yay, ninja dog. There's my dog.